Hello, and welcome to Really Very Silly Cars, where I build really very silly cars. Today we've got the Fiat Panda Super IE 90. I suppose 90 wasn't really necessary, but yeah, from 1990. Lowest power car we've ever had. A couple of things I'd quickly like to get out of the way. First of all, in the link, in the description, there's a link to the Really Very Silly Cars leaderboard. And also a link to my Discord server. Now, leaderboard is just a spreadsheet, Google Sheet, of all the cars that I've ever used, along with its time. Just like a handy way of seeing them or whatever. It should work, tell me if it doesn't. Although I don't really have a way of sorting it out. Anyway, also in the description is a link to my Discord server. Basically, it's like a chat room type thing, where if you want to... if you want to contact me in any way, you can. And also, if you want to request various cars you want to see in Really Very Silly Cars, do it there, not in the comments anymore. So, we've got over 200 horsepower, which shocked me, because, a cappuccino that was meant to go up, and then I lost the footage for it. That only had 160-something horsepower. So unless I messed up something there, which I don't think I did. No, I don't think you can get 200 horsepower out of it. Yeah, it really shocked me, but I suppose it makes sense. I mean, it's got a 1 litre engine rather than 600 cc's, or 660cc like the cappuccino. So yeah, I suppose that logics. Alright, as always, well, you've seen me max out the power, and maximum power, worst tyres possible. 200 horsepower is a lot more than I was expecting. This could very well... I don't think it's quite got enough power. I think really it needs to have just over 250 to really compete for the top. You can see the cappuccino there. Came third, which did pretty well. I'm really annoyed that it didn't show, but oh well. Alright, let's see. How much horsepower do we have with the oil change? 217 horsepower. That's pretty good. Sounds like it's making a good noise too. On track. Alright, we'll just have to see how this goes. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Huh, yeah, I think the tyres are small on most cars, so yeah, we are going to have some major wheel spin. I say major. We've only got 200 horsepower. I don't think we can really have any issues. Not really that understeering, which is good. I can stay on throttle. Although whether we're actually going to get up to the speed we want, I didn't take a look at the weight stat, so I've no idea how heavy it is. Still, I mean, it can't be that heavy. Oh, I just left the track there. That's the first, actually. Never ever taken a line so tight there that it's invalidated my lap. You know, I think this could be quicker than the cappuccino. Actually, almost certainly. It's like, I think it's a bit heavier. I'm going to guess this is around sort of the 800 kilogram mark. I'll have to check after the time trial. But yeah, if that's the case, then I mean, it's got an extra 40 horsepower. I mean, I think that should be enough to offset like the 110 kilogram extra. Although I don't think it's even that much. I'd guess under 800 kilograms. So I'm trying to be conservative with my estimate there. So. Yeah, very well. Already, 128.4. And I was on a starting lap. I don't know though, because it feels like I'm pushing it there. Oh, yeah, we've bitten off more than we can really chew there. Do I want to try and use the handbrake to get around here? And the problem is with the handbrake, it can snap back on you. Also, yeah, you can really feel the hills pushing around when I go on the brakes there. Alright, let's not take such a tight line through here. A bit wider. We'll cut across that grass on the exit there. Are we slightly quicker this lap? I can't tell. I wasn't paying enough attention. It seems to... I'm not sure whether it's just because I'm steering to the right or something, but it seems to turn to the right. It's just muscle memory or something and I'm not noticing it. At this point. Yeah, this thing, it's not wheel spinning, although as you can see... Oh, hey, look, there's a one tyre fire. Okay. Yeah, it's... you can't really notice it, but yeah, if you look in the bottom left there where the tyre temperature is, you can, yeah, really see it heating up. No! Oh, that's the problem, this car's so small you can just go off the track like that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, but again, I was slower that lap, interestingly. Huh. Yeah, I feel like we're pushing it, really. Also, yeah, it doesn't get stopped. I think the problem is because this is just an economy car. It may have the power over the Cappuccino, but it doesn't have the suspension or the chassis that the Cappuccino has. And, you know, since it's a bit heavier, it's not going to help it either under braking. That's the thing, this series really favours lower powered, lighter cars. Which, you know, is good. I did want to try and balance it out, although I think already this course suits them enough as is, so I don't know, maybe the balance has sort of been tipped too far into their favour. I don't know, maybe we'll get something with over 500 horsepower that's competitive at some point. Actually, wasn't the Scion FRS over 500 horsepower? Look at the smoke behind that open differential working away. Did I brake too hard there? Oh, no, yeah, I think the understeer is killing it. Like the understeer, it's safer because like you know you won't ruin a lap. Like you can save it much easier than oversteer, and it's easier to stay on the limit. But it's just the limit's a whole lot lower than oversteery cars. Okay, right, let's try and finish. That was fastest lap. The lap time's been incredibly consistent though. We're going to brake. I was going to say earlier. Oh, no, we're going straight into that wall. I should have tried lifting off the brakes. Okay, I think that's sort of thrown away this lap. Yeah, I need to get on the brakes a whole lot earlier for the final lap. Okay, right, brake. Oh, God. Yeah, it just doesn't get turned in. It's like it's light, but yeah. And the longer you drive it, the more you sort of notice things. And yeah, we're definitely slower. We were doing 30 it was under 37 seconds last time, or the last few times we've done it. We've done this lap, even. There we go, I can sentence. Yeah, we're going so wide here. We're not getting tyre wear though, which is, I don't think is actually turned on, but yeah. I don't think you can get tyre wear or fuel usage in a single player, which is kind of annoying, extremely annoying. Yeah, it's just literally a one tyre fire. Should I try and stay on the power? Right. No, it stopped. Okay, didn't invalidate next lap. That's good. That's all that's important. I need to... right, this final lap has got to be good since this is the slowest one. Over 30 seconds, yeah, not good. Turn off the ghost because that's kind of annoying. Brake. And I went into 5th gear. Okay, right, rip the handbrake. There we go. Handbrake helped, although... yeah. Can't really use the ghost either to tell how fast I'm going. Since I want to be at least 2.5 seconds quicker than it. Really, to be on average with my times. Right, get right here. There we go. Right, pulling out a massive lead. Oh, this could be a quick lap. Yeah, it's still not going to touch the cappuccino and things. But yeah, I was hopeful for it, but yeah, it just doesn't have the power at all. No, I think it has too much power is the issue. Yeah, I know, it's sort of stuck in that middle ground where it's front wheel drive, so it's understeery. But it doesn't have enough power to really compensate on the straights for the understeer, because the whole point... Oh, I hit the brakes way too hard there. Yeah, we're going slower. Oh, that's really annoying. All my good laps, I invalidated them. Oh well, that's the way it goes. I only count the validated laps. And yep, we're just going to bin it into a wall. Maybe able to... Yeah, that's really annoying. Yeah, we've lost. Oh well, I tried. I just quit out and yeah, quit out and yeah, sure. I was going to check the weight stat. 730 kilograms. It was only 40 kilograms more and a lot more powerful, but it felt a lot slower on the straights. It was probably a bit quicker, but yeah, it just couldn't make up that time in the corners that the Cappuccino could because it was just understeering. And also constant one tyre fire. Yeah, I don't want to exit anyway. Need to record the replay next. So yeah, yeah, the Fiat Panda looked promising, looked very promising, but yeah, front wheel drive, so it understeered a lot and didn't have the power to make up for that understeer on the straights like most of the other front wheel drive cars did. Nor was its chassis or suspension good enough to, you know, really make it handle. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Until next video, goodbye.